It is Monday, so I wanted to start a new vlog. I did my hair. Well, I did my roots. I went back to using the L'Oreal high color stuff that I used to always use when I did my hair red. Because it's one of the what do you call it? The lifting ones. Like what I used, the orange one I showed you guys that I used, but a different brand. That orange one, I had never used the Ion lifting dyes before. But anyway, it went way farther than I thought it was gonna go. Way farther than I thought it was gonna go. That Massachusetts accent really came out there. Because I bought 3 tubes. I thought I had bought 4, but I only bought 3, and I only ended up using 2 of them because I only did it on the roots. I did it myself this time, and Steven didn't help, so I think I was using a hand mirror and I split it up into a bunch of sections, so I think I did pretty good. But as far as the rest of it, I threw on all the reds that I had left. I had like this much left in a bunch of bottles, so I just mixed it all together, and it looks like a pretty seamless color. So I mean, red is one of those things that there's not that many different tones of it when it comes to hair. Like, there's all different reds, but whenever I put it on my hair, it comes out the same color. So it's not that hard to like match stuff. It is still darker at the bottom because it still had some of the like the blue that I had put in it. But eventually that'll just get chopped off, and then I will have just the one color. But it's super windy today. It is, you can probably hear it. And it's pouring rain. It was snowing at like 1 a.m. last night, so I thought, ooh, we're gonna get snow, but then all the rain washed it away. My sale went really well this weekend, so thankful for that, because like I said, that the sale that I had Christmas week did not do that great at all. I mean, I got some sales from it, but not what I've been used to lately, so it was worrying me, because that's like Steven stopped working his regular job so that he could help me, so I didn't want that to be like, oh, you gotta go back to work now, like right away, because we're screwed. But yeah, I'm just having a cozy day today because it's cold and rainy and gross out, and like just oh my goodness. So my sale is ending at noon, and I'm just kind of hanging around waiting, because I always, if I make a tally of everything that needs to be made, I always get those last second orders, and then I gotta go back and change everything for those certain things that people ordered. So I'm just waiting until noon. It's 10 o'clock now. Steven's in the shower because he just woke up. I told you guys, he stays up all night practically. Well, he stays up way later than me, put it that way. There's some nights that he doesn't go to bed till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And he's always like, because I can't fall asleep. And I was like, well, if you went to bed with me and forced yourself for a few nights, maybe it might fix your sleeping schedule. My shipping envelopes and stuff just came, so I gotta go put all those away. I'm glad I put that shelf in the kitchen on the side so that I can stack up all the envelopes there. It's made it a lot easier when I'm packing orders and stuff. Aiden has found this section of YouTube where it's just Labrador retrievers ordering McDonald's. Like, their owners will have them sit in the driver's seat of their car and either like have a recording sound like a McDonald's drive-thru, or they'll actually take them through a McDonald's drive-thru and get them a Happy Meal or something. I don't know how he finds the weirdest little niche things on YouTube, but they're adorable. Obviously, Labradors are my favorite type of dog, but there's so many videos, and he's been watching them every morning. Every morning I come down here and he's watching Labrador retrievers ordering from McDonald's. It's so funny. He finds the weirdest things, like elevators. He has this thing about elevators. He loves elevators now. He used to be deathly afraid of elevators and escalators, like in real life. But he finally learned how to use an escalator at the mall that is now demolished, so I can't take him there anymore. And he started liking the elevator at his doctor's office, which it's not that doctor's office anymore, because that last time that we brought him in October before his birthday for his yearly checkup, they had moved it to, I don't know if it was because of COVID or they were just moving the practice in general, but his pediatrician's office is a separate building now. It used to be in a building that had the eye doctor, and there was like an ear doctor in that building, and then pediatrics, and the bottom floor I think was, there was like gynecologists in that building too, and then just like regular adult doctors, family physicians on the bottom floor. So I was happy that it was in a different building when we went, because I didn't want to be in the huge medical building. What is it even was my point? I start rambling when I have too much stuff on my mind, so I don't remember what I was talking about. So these are the 3 hearts that Aiden did. He just finished them, so I think they're still a little wet. Maybe not. Yeah, there's still a little wet right there. But he said this one's for me, this one's for my grandma, and this one's for Steven's mom. So as soon as they're dry, I'm gonna mail those 2 out to them. I could just bring it to my grandma, but she's not feeling good, so staying away and not getting sick from anybody. But this one's gonna go over on our little, the kitchen's a mess right now because I'm making stuff for my shop and things are everywhere, but I want to put this one right here. It's not completely dry yet, but it looks cute. I needed something for the middle there because everything else kind of has something bigger on the other shelves. Hey guys, I do not have much time before I have to get on and do school stuff with Aiden, but I realized today is Friday and I haven't filmed much at all this week, so I'm not going to have much of a video to put up, but it always ends up being longer than what I thought it was because I sit here and ramble a lot, so the schoolwork and stuff this week hasn't been as confusing as last week's was, because I don't know, whatever his language arts teacher was doing, all the work is actually up on time and stuff this week, so it's not like we get on and then we have to wait an hour for her to post the schoolwork. I don't know if they told her to schedule it or what, but when we get up every morning and get on there, it's been already there, so it's not as aggravating as last week, except for the fact that after all that confusion about the writing they were supposed to do that nobody knew about because we hadn't even been working on any writing, and they had told us to write about something else because like the vice principal lady that was filling in and doing the morning meeting didn't know what to do either, or what she was talking about. We went through all that crap and wrote what is it? It was like 3 or 4 paragraphs that he had to come up with for that stuff, which is hard for him because he needs so much prompting when it's like, okay, you have to write a story or write about something. Which is why I say language arts is the thing he needs the most help with, and this teacher hasn't been here for 2 weeks now. But his special needs teacher has been having the class every day instead, and like I said, only like 5 kids join, and he's one of them, but at least he's getting the class. I washed my hair last night and I didn't bother, like I half dry it in the winter time, so I don't feel like standing there drying the entire thing, but if I leave my hair soaking wet, I'm gonna be cold. And then I always put my hair up too, which I hate, because if I leave it soaking wet, obviously it's still not even dry, but it's not good to leave super thick hair soaking wet, because if you have your hair in a bun and it's not summertime and it's not completely dry, it's gonna get like mildewy, and that's gross. Believe me, if you've ever had that happen, it's like, oh, now I gotta go wash my hair again. But yeah, the other day when I was talking in the living room, and I was about to make a point about something, and then like I realize I keep friggin' talking about things and then going off on another tangent, and then I don't get back to the original thing I was talking about. I'm trying to remember what it was now, because after I finished filming I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna tell them something, and then I totally forgot. I just had it in my head and I lost it again. Too friggin' scatterbrained lately. Oh, that's what it was. When I was talking about Aiden finding weird things to watch on YouTube, the Labrador's ordering McDonald's is like up there with the silly things that he likes to watch, but also elevator videos. He's obsessed with elevators and escalators and stuff. He used to be deathly afraid of them, but not so much anymore. And apparently there's this whole community of people on YouTube that just make videos riding elevators. Like, there's some people that know everything there is to know about friggin' elevators. And like, there's some people that travel around to go to different, I guess, popular elevators or famous elevators. It's so weird. But he found it. And then like, he uses the suggested video thing to find all the other ones, so. There's not much else going on today. Like, this week was boring, and I didn't film a lot, because whenever I have a week that's after a big sale that I just had, all I'm doing is working and making stuff, so like, I don't even have time to sit down and talk about anything. But then like, also I don't like to film while I'm working that much, because when I'm making makeup and stuff, I have to have gloves on, I have to have the mask falls down when I'm trying to talk constantly, so that's annoying. And like, the particles in the air will get all over my camera and the lens and everything, or in this case my phone, because I usually do the vlog videos on my phone, but it would just aggravate you because all you would see is sparkles in the air, and I have to have the air purifier on, which doesn't make a lot of noise, but still, if it's near the phone it's going to be annoying because it'll make noise. So yeah, I just tend to not bother when I'm working a lot. Here I go again, doing the same look with this So Fly palette, because it's the one that's been sitting on my desk. I really like the colors in this palette, but I keep gravitating towards the same 3 or 4 colors. So I'm hoping I have to make about 1,000 eyeshadows for this sale, because I went through and checked all the ones that I already have made. Some of them I don't have enough made of each color, so I gotta make more. It's just, the thing that annoys me the most after sales is the people that can't wait. Like, I have disclaimers on my Instagram. I post every time that I have a sale that it's gonna take a few weeks for your order to ship, because it's just me and Steven working on this stuff, and I don't think a lot of people realize that, especially like, I mean, like, my base customers who have been with me for a while know that, but I'm gonna try this teal today. The newer followers and stuff don't realize that it's just 2 people running this. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna go over with the brown. So like, the day after a sale, I'll get messages. When's my order gonna ship? When can I expect my order to ship? How long is this gonna take? I'm like, right at the top of the website. I even put it in bold print so it looks ugly on my website when you go to it, and I don't like it, but like, I have to put it there because nobody ever reads anything. But it's like, and then I try to be as nice as possible, and I'm like, ugh. It's so annoying to have to take the time to answer so many of the same question. And it's like, the more you keep asking me, and having me have to reply to these emails, even though it's stated everywhere. It's stated on the website and it's stated on my Instagram when I post the sale in the first place. Please be aware of the turnaround times, because it's posted at the top of the website and just nobody ever reads it. So instead of having them get angry at me and be like, you didn't tell me it was going to take so long, I'm like, it's only me and my husband doing this. We have to make thousands of eyeshadows every sale, so can you if you need it bumped to the front of the line, like if you absolutely need it sooner, I can rush it for you. And then most of the time they say, okay, yeah, please do that. Like, I can't rush everybody's order, but I'd rather not get into arguments with people and have them leave me crappy reviews like they like to do. I can control that on my website, but luckily nobody ever leaves like rude reviews on my website. It's always Etsy that people like to be jerks. Etsy is the place where I get the jerk reviews. It's not even that often, but it's pissing me off lately when people will buy something on Etsy and then they'll have a problem with it, or something will arrive broken and they decide to give me a 1 star when that's not even my fault. If something arrives broken, that's USPS. And then I will post a public reply so that everybody can see it, saying, I wish you had let me know that something was broken, because I always replace broken stuff. And then it's like, then they never answer me back. Like, let me know that something's wrong before giving me a friggin' 1-star review, because that affects you so much on Etsy when people leave a shit review. Like, there's this thing now where you can get star seller, but you have to have like 95% 5-star reviews in the last 30 days, and I think I'm at like 83, and it's pissing me off because they redo it every month, and every month I'm like just about there. I am 100% for message response rate and 100% for getting orders out on time on Etsy, but the stupid 5 stars, if you go to my Etsy shop, it's 5 stars, but it's just the past 2 months, I think, people have knocked me down to 83% in their reviews, because they're leaving like 1 and 2-star reviews for stupid ass reasons, like something arrived broken. Let me know it arrived broken and I can reship it to you, which I technically shouldn't even have to do, because it's the postal service that broke it. But I'm not going to be a jerk and be like, if I get something broken in the mail, I'm going to contact the company and ask for a replacement. So it's just aggravating, the things people don't realize. Like, I am not Amazon. I cannot have your order shipped out to you next day when I have a big sale. Is it a lot faster and quicker when I'm not having a sale? Yeah, but people don't like to order as much when there's no sale going on. So if you're going to order when the mega sales are going on, you gotta wait a couple weeks for it to get there. I know that sucks. I wish I could go faster. I'm trying to save money to get a friggin' like a press and not just a hand press, so that I can get more made faster. But it's just been annoying lately, the same email over and over. When's my order gonna ship? And it's not even like after a week or so, it's like the day after the sale ends, people are asking me, how long is my order gonna take to ship? When's my order gonna ship? It's just, some of them, like, most people are really nice about it, but some people are rude, man. I just would, like, I would never think to be rude to a company that especially is a small business like this, and it's just aggravating. I just needed to vent about that. So I need to clean this makeup table again. Like, I was talking about stuff getting dusty in the living room and Aiden's room. For some reason, those 2 rooms, and I think maybe it's because it's on the front side of the house facing the street, but this room and right behind me is our bedroom. there's like no dust anywhere. Like, I haven't dusted this table off in quite a while, and there's nothing on it. It's not dusty at all. Like, I don't understand, but it's gotta be because that side of the house faces the street and this one doesn't. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. It was kind of like that at our old house. It was, that side of the house was facing the street, and although our living room didn't really get dusty, Aiden's room at the old house was always the one that got dustiest the quickest. So who knows? It's just, it's kind of aggravating having to dust like multiple times a week. You look over it, like my Cricut machine gets dusty all the time, or you can see it the most because it's black. My Cricut machine and my printer. I have a black printer and a pink printer underneath it. The pink one I don't use as much anymore because the ink is so friggin' expensive for it. And for some reason there's no, they're both Canon printers, but the pink one, for some reason, there's no like knockoff brand ink for it yet. And I didn't even think it was like a brand new printer that had just come out or anything, but there's no knockoff ink for it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. And then my other one, I can get the knockoff ink for 20 bucks, so it's a lot cheaper than spending 60 bucks on ink every time I need ink. So I've mostly been using the black printer, and then I'll use the pink one. Doesn't work as good anyway, which for some reason whenever I try to print labels and stuff that are heavy on the graphics with the pink printer, there's always lines through it, even if I print on the highest quality print mode. So that's really weird to me. The printer itself was cheap, and now I know why, because the ink is so damn expensive, but it also shouldn't print so crappy. So I don't know. The black one is like perfect, prints out perfectly, but I go through printers so quickly. I feel like at least every like year and a half a printer breaks on me. So I'm glad I have two, because at least I have a backup when something goes wrong. But I'm gonna try and dry my hair later and straighten it, because I just, when it's curly lately, it annoys the crap out of me. It's been really dry lately, I think because of the winter time. Even like my skin has been really dry, and I've been applying lotion like a maniac. But if my hair doesn't have a lot of product in it and it's just up in a bun all the time, it's been super duper dry and very like, ugh, I don't know, I just don't like the feeling of it. So that's why I've been straightening it constantly, and plus it just, I feel like it looks better straight, especially now that it's a bright ass red. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. There's probably nothing going on this weekend that I can record, so I'll end the vlog here, and I will talk to you guys next week.